about Bishop Eddie Long. Okay, now some of you guys might have saw my page on Facebook, and I said that, you know, there was really nothing to say about it, and that we should really kind of pray, is what I said. And I mean that, and I stand by that. Some people sent me emails because I also said that I used to tell a joke about Eddie Long a few years ago, and that I vowed never to tell that joke again. Yeah.
I want to know.
And some people,
what was that joke?
Some people asked me what the joke was, and I'm not going to tell the joke now, but I'm going to say this.
That's not right.
I want to say this. I told a joke about Eddie Long on Comic View when I was hosting, and that weekend when it aired, I got phone calls saying that Bishop Eddie Long had mentioned in his sermon that Sunday about comedians and their disrespect for the man of God. And so I want to say this. I'm not going to tell a joke, not for any type of moral stance. The joke is all messed up now, so I mean, it doesn't work. I mean, whether he did or didn't do it, the joke just doesn't work anymore. So that's why I'm not going to do the joke anymore. Okay, but on a much more serious note, it's true.
Tell the joke.
No, I'm being real with you. The joke is all messed up, and I'm not going to tell the joke.
Let us find out.
Caliente, por favor. All right. Here's what I really believe. I believe that we should be praying for Bishop Eddie Long, and it's my fervent prayer that what's being said about him is not true. Okay? But let's assume for a second that it is true. I believe that Bishop Eddie Long will suffer a tremendous loss if these allegations are proven to be true. He will lose many members from his church. And what is a multi-million-dollar ministry is going to lose lots and lots and lots of money in revenue. And there are some who've even speculated that that ministry will not survive because that ministry is largely about the character and charisma of Eddie Long, the man, and it's not so much about the ministry. But here's what I'm going to say, and again, this could be just me. I don't believe that people who play gotcha religion, I don't believe that they're of God either. And what I mean by that is if this is proven to be a struggle, an area of struggle for Bishop Eddie Long, and it comes into the light, as all things do, I don't believe that the young people who were a part of that should be hitting the jackpot like they just won the lottery. Okay? The last time I checked, and I work with young people, 17-year-old boys don't need to be coerced into doing anything that they want to do. And I can tell you anything you want to know about 17-year-old boys because I used to be one. Okay? There is nothing. There is no amount of money. There is no amount of coercion. There is no amount of niceness that would make me allow any man to do anything to me if I was not of that orientation or persuasion. So even if we take these young boys at their word, which I'm not saying that we should, even if we take them at their word, I don't believe that he was paying them money, giving them trips, he was introducing them to celebrities and buying them gifts and cars and stuff, and now all of a sudden he kicked them to the curb according to their allegations, and so now he's got to pay. I don't believe that's of God either, okay? And if they believe that something was done wrong, I believe they take them to court. The court ought to award them $1 in civil damages, okay? Because you did, if you allow that to happen, you did what you wanted to do because you were getting paid to do it, okay? That was a decision that you made. Now, if you say, well, these boys were young, then what you should take up is the issue with the state of Georgia. The state of Georgia has determined that at age 15, an individual is responsible for his or her own decisions of who and who not to have sex with. Now, according to them, according to these allegations, what happened when they were 16, 17 years old. Now, if they believe they should have been protected, then they need to sue the state of Georgia, because every other state in the union, if I'm not mistaken, every other state in the union, you got to be 18 to make a decision to have sex. In the state of Georgia, you can do that at 15. So they should be filing suit against the state of Georgia for not protecting them against a sexual predator, if that's what they're saying. But even if we take them at their word, and what happened is what they say happened, and I'm not saying that it did, there was no crime committed, Eddie Long is going to suffer if it's proven to be true. His ministry is going to suffer. His ministry is going to pay. But these young boys who took money and took gifts and went on trips and did everything under the sun because they were being paid, and by their own admission, he kicked them to the curb, and that's when they decided they wanted to come forward. And I just don't believe that that's of God either. And I don't want to see you get anything. I don't want to see you hit the jackpot. I don't want to see you get $1 million settlement because you were able to be in the right place at the right time, take advantage of a man's struggle. So that's how I feel. And just to be clear, if it's proven to be true, I'm not saying Eddie Long is right. I'm not saying he should be excused. I believe his punishment, and not to mention he's going to be punished by God. And God is going to judge him. None of us have a heaven to let him in or a hell to get him out of. And God is going to judge him. And his members are going to make the determination of whether or not to continue to support him, and that's enough. But taking him to court and saying, hey, we did what we did while we were being paid, and now that we're not being paid, we want to be paid, to me, there's something wrong with that equation. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. You can go to my website, lesterbarrie.org. Barrie is spelled B-A-R-R-I-E. There's no Y in Barrie. Don't ask me why. And I'm going to be doing one of these every week. And again, I come across as insensitive sometimes. It's probably because, you know, I have all this passion, and I do think that the entire thing is sad. I personally was deeply saddened by the whole thing, not only because I lost the use of a really good joke, but I'm telling you, the joke is ruined. I can't tell it anymore. I tried it last week on some friends, and they didn't laugh.
You know, I have amnesia.
I want to try it anyway. Try your luck.
You want to hear the joke?
I can hear the joke because I have amnesia. I don't know anything what you're talking about, Eddie Long. I never. Who is Eddie Long?
You know who Eddie Long is?
No. Where is
Do you have a TV?
I don't even know where Georgia is.
All right, let me do this. All right, I'm gonna tell a joke. All right, but let me sign off.
You gotta repent from that.
Yeah, let me sign off. This is. It could be just me. I'm Lester Barrie. God bless y'all. Happy birthday to me. I'll see you next week.
Why y'all pointing at the camera? Everybody pointing at the camera like it's gonna turn off.
My contract said Lester Barrie will perform 20 to 25 minutes. I'm going to perform 20 minutes. And black people always looking at me like, well, Lester, if it's going well, do 25. No. This is a job for me, all right? I know y'all think this is just comedians up here messing around, acting silly, right? This is a job for me, okay? All right? And you know on your job, your boss tell you you can leave between 5 and 5:30. What time you leave? And I don't even have to ask black people. We leave 4:59, 4:58. We hide in the bathroom the last 15 minutes anyway.